What's left of the quarter fender. Getting where I hate winter anymore. Okay, the D-rate has gone away. Oh, now it's back. Oh, we got us a situation, guys. Now let's shut this off. We've got through the snow and ice part. Now it's just rain and wind. All right, guys, here's some footage from me putting on my new quarter fender. I had to take my cut-off tool and cut the piece of tube that was left on there from the quarter fender. Took a little bit to get it off. There we go. That's what's left of the quarter fender. Yeah, so then I had to sand down the post that comes off the frame, get all that rust and everything off before I put the new one on, which I stuck it on and got it lined up the way I wanted, tightened the bolt, and we were good to go. All right, guys, we are here at Fulton. It's Saturday night, the 6th of January, and we're got a big winter storm going on right now. And I hear air leaking somewhere, but I don't know where it's coming from. I'll have to figure that out later. All right, so I don't know what that air leak is, but it's only leaking when I have the key on. Right now I got the key off. I just got the lights in test mode. I'm gonna have to investigate that further tomorrow. Having a hard time here in the snow. I couldn't get the tandems to slide. There's no bare concrete here or anything. I got it to go maybe one notch. Let's see if it even got locked back in. Okay, finally got it locked back in too. So we moved it not far. And we're just gonna have to go with it. Maybe when we get up to the Loves, when we get up to the truck stop there to get fuel, I should be able to slide it there. There should be maybe some dry pavement in the fuel island. Let's see. Looks like everything's working back here. Should be 32449. That's the right seal number. Oh man, this stinks. Getting where I hate winter anymore. Yeah, this is where the trailer was sitting, so, but with the trailer wheels on this, the tractor wheels are up on the snow, so it can't slide. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. We're gonna go with the wheels all the way back there. And it'll put more weight on the tractor, which is good. All right. Seems like the snow might be letting up a little bit right now. But I'd say it's a good 4 inches here, something like that. Pretty crappy out. So we're gonna get as far north as we can tonight. We're not making it all the way to Waterbury, that's for sure. This doesn't have to be there till 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon is the delivery on that, so. Yeah, so when we get it there, we'll get it there, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that SCR fault's been coming back on the dash, so I don't know. Got a lot of factors working against me right now, I guess. Got that SCR fault coming back, intermittent on the dash. It'll come on and go off. Got this new air leak that just happened. Can't slide the tandems. And the ABS light did come on before when I was trying to move the trailer, but that may or may not be a thing. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, that's just how it goes in this business. When it rains, it pours. But anyway, we're gonna get heading up the road. Next stop's gonna be hopefully the Loves at Watertown, the new Loves, and I'm gonna fill up there. We'll see. All right, we're here at the Loves.
Attention drivers. If you have completed fueling, please pull forward or into designated parking so the driver behind you can fuel. Thanks for stopping at Love, and have a great day.
I'm the only one here. Looks like they're still a little bit liquidy. It's like 10 degrees or more colder here in Watertown than it was down at Fulton. It's 21 here. Actually, I think it was 33 in Fulton. Let's see. Our lights are getting covered up with snow. Not too bad on the back. Got my sneakers on. Good old winter time. All right, so that air leak I had earlier, it went away. So it's got to be some kind of electronic component that controls airflow or something. Some kind of valve or something got stuck. I don't know. But it's not leaking anymore, so that's kind of weird. I still got my SCR fault code going. Right now it says it's going to derate the motor further in 29 minutes, but then it keeps resetting, so we should be all right. Whew. Thank you. Please see cashier for my receipt, I'm assuming. All right. Actually, we're still doing pretty good. I should be able to deliver this load on time. All depending on what happens tomorrow afternoon. How bad it gets during the day tomorrow. It's supposed to stay like storming up towards Vermont, so see what happens. All right. I need to get a loyalty card, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't used Loves in so long. I'm not sure what to do. I know I want to get my points so I can get showers and get cash points here at the store to spend. But get my bag of garbage. I'm gonna get my bag of garbage and then head on inside, get my receipt. All right, so I got my fuel receipt. I figured out my fuel mileage, which was 6.87. Not that great. Let's see. Pump price was $4.54.9. I got it for $3.43.7. So $3 and basically $3.44 a gallon. So we paid $261.82 for 76.175 gallons of fuel. So that's that. We got to see what's going to happen on the dash here now. Let's get this over here. Start this up. D-rate in 19 minutes. Oh boy. Hopefully that's going to reset. Yeah, that's not good. Huh. Let's get this out of the way. And what do we got left? What do we got left to drive? It still says 19 minutes. Let's see. Got 5.5 hours on my 14 and 5 hours basically for driving. They got a McDonald's in here. Yuck. Wish they would have put like an Arby's or something different, you know? Hardee's, Arby's, something like that. Anyway, can't complain because at least it's something more here in the Watertown area. All right, that says D-rate in 18 minutes. And let's see, let's go to OTR Performance. And we'll connect the vehicle. And we'll just do reset fault codes real quick. Probably ain't gonna change anything. Okay. It's resetting. Probably not gonna do much. Yeah, see the D-rate came right back and the fault code came right back. Alright, so it should be alright though. It should reset before it gets to 0. At least that's what I found has happened in the past. Hopefully that'll be what happens. Yeah, I don't know what that air was leaking earlier. I don't know what was going on there. Unless it was something back feeding through the trailer, I don't know. Come on, find a gear, John. Huh, okay. Now the dash, I know I can't show you now that I'm driving, but it's down to 1. Oh. Okay, the D-rate has gone away. Oh, now it's back. Now it's gone. We'll see what happens. I think what the problem is we've got a, see, it went back to 59 minutes. So that's what's going to keep happening. I'm in a first stage of D-rate with my power right now, which really doesn't matter because I'm not hauling heavy loads. But I believe the problem is going to be a wiring harness. And I think when I had that coolant leak on the SCR system underneath there, I think they think they disturbed some of the wiring under there. And it seems like, I'm not positive yet, but it seems like this is happening only when it's wet outside. So they must have disturbed something, and it could be moisture getting into the wiring harness or something. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see.
In 2 miles, turn right.
But it seemed like the first time it happened, it was raining. The second time it happened, it had been raining. Now this is the third time that it started to do this again in the last couple of weeks, and we got a snowstorm. It's getting all damp up underneath the truck, so. So yeah, we got just under 5 hours to drive. Ooh, spinning the tires coming up this ramp. So we're gonna try to make it, I don't know, somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Plattsburgh and take the ferry tomorrow. I'm not going into Vermont because there ain't going to be nowhere to park, and the roads are going to be really bad over there. Okay, I don't know if you heard that bell again. Nope, there it goes.
2 3/4 miles, exit right.
It's going on and off, so it's drying up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a moisture issue with the wiring harness. So we're going to have to just wait until we can get back over to the shop in Ohio at some point. Have him take a look at it. It is fine. Well, the roads are better than they were earlier. But I started out the day up in Burke near Malone, and then came down here to Fulton. Picked up, now I'm back up at Watertown. The snow has definitely moved north since earlier. So probably gonna have snow-covered roads, or kind of like this here, all the way up Route 11 here. We're going to get off on Route 11 here shortly, and we'll see where we're going to make it to. I might go to Champlain, park myself there for the night, do a 10, get up, and then go deliver this load. But we're going to have to, you know, take a look at the weather tomorrow. It's supposed to kind of ease off early this morning, but then it's supposed to get pretty snowy again tomorrow afternoon over in Vermont anyway. I think here it's probably going to be all done here in the next couple hours. So anyway, that's what we're looking at right now. Oh, we got us a situation, guys. Now let's shut this off. You can hear me. That's better. Yeah. We are dead in the water. Truck is in limp mode, which means it'll only drive 5 miles an hour, or 1,000 RPM on the motor is all you can get out of it. I was resetting it last night. And the problem is when you're using the scan tool, the OTR performance scan tool, and you reset it, you got to be able to drive over 50 miles an hour for it to take hold, I guess, is what I want to say. But couldn't do it last night with the snow and everything. Like 35, 40 miles an hour up here on the 2-lane road, and it went into the second level of D-rate. And I was worried that it was going to go into limp mode on the road, so I pulled in here to this plaza and shut the truck off and tried to do the reset with the key off and everything, and no good. It won't come out of limp mode now, so it's stuck in limp mode. It's not going to come out of that until whatever problem is fixed. Pretty sure, like I said, it's going to be the wiring harness. I went underneath the truck and tried to look for any kind of problems with it, but it's hard to tell. Especially, you know, I'm laying in the snow, it's cold, I can't look up over the top of the SCR and DEF filters very well. And I did take the side step up over here off on the passenger side and looked in there to see if I could see any problem with any wiring. Didn't really see much. I see a couple spots underneath though that look like maybe they got some heat got to it or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that wiring harness, but we'll see. No sense in calling road service today. They're not going to be able to really help me. If I get somebody in here that's going to charge me a fortune and say you need to get into the shop. So I'll wait till tomorrow. There's a shop right up the road here, about a mile. So I'll wait till later on tonight when there's no traffic, and I'll limp over there at 5 miles an hour and get checked in there in the morning, see if they can help me out. See if they can locate the problem. One of our other drivers is coming to get this load and take it up to Waterbury because they need it up there. So he should be here in a couple hours. He was sitting up in Champlain, New York. Didn't have a load for today, so he's coming down to get it. And I'm going to take his empty trailer, and I'm stranded for now. Got a feeling this is going to be a costly breakdown and repair. Just got that feeling for sure. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Not much else I can do but sit here and watch the snow come down. It's still snowing. They've cleared the parking lot here, so the guy came in and plowed. I kind of moved back and forth to get out of his way so they could plow snow up against the side of the parking lot here. But anyway, we're just hanging out for now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, guys, today is now Monday, January the 8th. I'm still in Canton, New York. I just got out of the shop getting my truck fixed. So it was the wiring harness, but this shop here, it's called Route 11 Truck Repair and Equipment, just north of Canton here. Got me fixed up. They actually repaired my old wiring harness. They found that there were some compromised wires right at the dozer sensor, just like I thought. So I repaired them. They updated my ECM, which I was about 11 updates behind on my ECM, and he told me that these updates were actually going to make SCR D rates much more unlikely. That they have fixed some of the software so that it's not quite as picky about the SCR. Anyway, we got out of here. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm headed back down to Fulton to get another load. So I ended up losing that other load that I was bringing up, the whole thing. All the revenue went to the other driver for coming and getting it. So I guess not too bad. I mean, we went about 100 miles up here from Fulton, something like that. So we lost 200 miles in 2 days, and we had to pay a repair bill at the shop here, which actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It cost me $488. So what they actually did was repair the wiring harness, update the ECM, run a diagnostic check, and then also do a forced regen, which is a regen of the after treatment, make sure everything was working right. And yeah, it all came out good. So broke down here right in this plaza on the right on Saturday evening during the snowstorm, and it's now Monday afternoon, so we lost 48 hours here. But we're headed down to pick up another load, which I'm going to pick up and take straight up to Waterbury. It's due there by tomorrow afternoon. We got another snow and rainstorm coming in, and wind this time. Supposed to be a lot of wind starting tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So I want to get it picked up, delivered, and be on the way back and see what happens with the storm. I'm still waiting for an answer. I don't know when my next load is going to be after this one I'm going to pick up, so we may go home. I don't know. Wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. So it really was not as bad as repair as I thought it was going to be. I guess if we would have had to wait on a wiring harness, the whole harness probably would have, would have been at least tomorrow to get that, because it's not something that a place like that would stock. They'd have to order it. If it was available and you could get it overnight, probably would have been up around $2,000 repair. I'm figuring the wiring harness is $800 to $900, so. And it would have been a lot more labor because, I don't know, there's like 8 different sensors on that harness, so you gotta take the old one off. They all got special clips on them, connectors and stuff that you got to be careful about. So been a lot more labor to get that new harness on. Now the mechanic did recommend that I replace that wiring harness, so we'll do that. Next time we go out to Ohio, I'm going to have one waiting there for me. So that's the story on that. I'm back up and rolling, finally. They actually got me done in the shop about noon, but I really didn't get any good sleep last night into this morning. So I had to limp my truck over to the shop, and it was just, when you're uncertain of what's going to happen, you don't sleep that good. And they came in, I got up at 6:45 because they start at 7 there at that shop. Well, I didn't get a lot of sleep, so once they got me out at noon, it was like right around noon, maybe a little bit later, I took me a nap. Took me a nap for about 3 hours, so. Probably the busiest time of day to come through the town here. That's all right. We got 2 hours down to Fulton. Should be down there by 6 p.m. or so. And we'll get headed back to Vermont. Got pretty full tanks of fuel, so not going to need to buy a lot of fuel. I don't even know if I'll be able to get enough fuel in here to qualify for the points. I think you got to get, it's either 50 or 60 gallons. Tonight I'm going to pick up and go across the thruway to Fultonville, get fuel at the TA. Last Saturday evening I got fuel at the Loves in Watertown, New York, so. I didn't get any points or anything for that because I didn't have my card set up. My loyalty card was not set up. And it's busy here this afternoon. Look at this guy. Dude, what are you doing, man? That was a smooth move. Hey, you don't have to see me, I guess. Turn that down. We can turn that down. Holy mackerel.
Continue on route.
Well, so far, knock on wood, truck seems to be normal. Of course, we just got going, but the guy that did the work, he seemed pretty competent, so I think he got it. The real test will be when we get a lot of rain and stuff, that he got that sealed back up so that we don't get a short for moisture. Yeah, so it's 4:10 p.m. right now, 33 degrees, and we're just rolling on 11 South out of Canton, New York right now. Hi, shipping. I'm just checking. I don't think my load's going to be ready. It's a Waterbury load.
What's the number?
641116.
Nope, they're not ready.
Okay, that's not going to be ready till what, tomorrow or something?
By tomorrow, yeah, because we still got another driver to do. You'd be lucky, it might, I can't say if it'll be done by 10 or not.
Oh, so it might be done tonight is what you're saying?
But we only load till 10.
All right, well, can you take my number and call me if you get it ready? Oh,
Yep.
okay. It's 607?
Correct. And John.
Yes. I'm going to go over to Walmart. If I don't hear from you, I'll just come back tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, so as you heard, our load's not ready. I kind of knew before I got here because the agent called me and said there was some kind of mix-up, that everybody knew the load was pushed up a day except for the shipper. So that don't help. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to disconnect the trailer, go over to Walmart, and see what happens. Boy, my luck has not been running good lately. Not been doing good, that's for sure. All right, guys, guess what? We got our load. I got over there to Walmart, went in and did some shopping, and they called me, said my load was going to be ready just before 10 o'clock, which it was. I went over and got it. Now we ran down the thruway here, and we are at Fultonville at the TA getting fuel. So that's good. We're going to be up in Vermont tonight. Well, I guess the morning. It's just after midnight, so technically it's Tuesday morning right now. So yeah, we're going to get on up the road, make our delivery, and then we'll be out of time though. So we will deliver it and find a place to take a 10-hour break and see what the weather's going to bring tomorrow, because it's supposed to be very super windy and snowy and rainy. So we're going to see what happens. So we're going to get rid of our little bag of garbage here. Oh, I forgot to gotta turn the pump on with the app. Forgot to do that. Oh, it's dead here. There's nobody in the fuel islands but me. Very quiet. It is 12:11, Tuesday, January 9th. All right, so let's go into the app here and get our pump turned on. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I like the TA app better than the Loves app because you don't have to put anything in it. It remembers everything. So it already gave me my code, which I'll put in the pump, 8996605. Enter. Then it's just going to ask me a couple of questions and we can get the pump going. Tractor fuel. Yes, we're going to skip the DEF. We got pretty much a full tank of DEF. No cash advance. No additional products. So now it's going to be turning the pump on for us. It's a lot slicker app than the Loves. The Loves, you got to put in your truck number and your, I don't know what else. Whatever your company calls for, like Landstar, you got to put in your driver's license number and the state, which isn't that much compared to some companies. They want all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, we're pumping. Pump price $4.49. I think I'm paying $3.44 a gallon here, so a penny more than it was at the Loves. Gonna try to get 60 gallons in it. I think I should be able to. Pretty sure. That way I can get my points. You gotta get above a certain amount of gallons or else it doesn't give you any of the rewards. All right. Yeah, dead. Look, see, nobody here. Nobody. And we're gonna do some window washing. Whoa. All right, looks like we got it. 64 gallons. So we got our points. That's good. All right, guys, so we got our fuel receipt. We did pretty lousy on this one. We only got 4.88 miles to the gallon. Wow, that is really bad. But to be fair, I was broke down and I was idling the truck a little bit there, trying to, you know, clear the codes. Did a forced regen. The shop did a forced regen today, so plus they let my truck run for like an hour or two, so that contributes to that, especially since it wasn't a lot of miles. You know, total miles was only 300 miles, so made a big difference with those couple extra gallons burned. So we ended up paying I thought it was $3.43, but it's $3.53 a gallon here. So anyway, we got 64.708 gallons. We paid $228.42. So not great, but to be expected with what happened. All right, guys. So I grabbed one of these half subs at Walmart. It's Italian Hero. Let's see. It comes with something here. What the heck's in here? It's like a relish. It's like a relish. What does it say? Hot pepper relish. Now, I think I'll put some Italian dressing on it. It don't look too shabby. It's that bread with like cheese on it or whatever. Provolone, pepperoni, cappy ham, and salami. That's what it looks like. So I've got a little bit of dressing. I got this sweet Italian dressing. I'm gonna put that on there. Oh, that smells good. So I'll just dump a little of this on the bread. Not too much, because I don't want it to be messy. I don't want it dripping on my t-shirt. Yeah, that looks good, guys. I think that might be good. Trying to push that down in the bread so it don't drip. Alrighty. There it is. A little half Italian sub. Quick dinner. Quick grub for dinner. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Nice. So it is now 12:35 in the A of M here in Fultonville. 28 degrees here. I did notice the parking lot's getting a little icy, so I hope they got plenty of salt down on the road. But we should be up in Waterbury about 4 a.m. About 4 a.m. Not sure if I'm going to stay right there at Waterbury or maybe I'll come out to the rest area. I'm going to see how much time I got left. Oh yeah, felt a little slip there when I started to turn out of the parking lot. Yep, we're going to have to watch for black ice on the road, I'm afraid. We'll be careful. All right, guys, we are here in Vermont in Williston at the rest area, right on I-89, right in the middle of this winter storm Flynn that's going on. We've got through the snow and ice part. Now it's just rain and wind, but it is nasty, nasty outside. The winds are blowing. Well, I'm being blocked by the building here, so I think the winds are blowing around 40 to 50 miles an hour right now. But yeah, everything's melting. It's like 42 degrees right now, so just doing a quick walk around on the truck. I made my delivery to Waterbury early this morning, came here to the rest area. I've been here about 20 hours now, because by the time my 10-hour break was up, this storm was really bad. Roads were pretty much unpassable for a couple hours earlier, but everything seems pretty good now. I just got to watch out for the wind. So we're going to get going. And like I said, we made that delivery into Waterbury early. Well, it'll be yesterday morning now, because it's now Wednesday, the 10th of January. Oh boy, that wind. I don't know if you can hear the wind, because I got the microphone covered to block the wind noise, but wow. It is very windy outside. Anyway, yeah, so a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. Like I said, I made that delivery. I found out that there's no more deliveries to Waterbury till the 17th, which is 7 days from now. The next delivery is not until Wednesday, so a week from today. So what ended up happening is somebody dropped off or gave back a load going to Sikeston, Missouri, which is ready now. So I'm going to start heading that way and pick it up and be out in Missouri on Friday morning at 9 a.m. hopefully. So I should get there just before the next winter storm hits. So, and then I'm gonna need to reset my hours. So I'm gonna be doing a 34-hour break somewhere between Sikeston, Missouri, and I'm gonna pick up another load for this agent, which pays really good, in DeSoto, Kansas, coming back here to Vermont. So that doesn't pick up till Monday. What will be the date? Monday the 15th that picks up. So that'll give me time. It's a pretty long deadhead. It's almost 400 miles, but it's worth doing. And that'll get me back here and then right back in to do my dedicated run. So that should work out good. But I'll have to do a 34 sometime on that week, next weekend, or this weekend coming up. The only kink I can see in the whole thing is there's another big winter storm going to be coming through, hitting out there on Friday. So I may have to end up doing my 34 after I deliver Sikeston, just stay there and let the storm pass and then head out towards Kansas and pick up. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's a lot of days away. But anyway, video's getting long. We're going to end it here. And we'll pick up on the next video. Going out to Missouri and Kansas and all that. We'll see how all that goes. And that's about it. So I do appreciate you guys riding along with me all the way to this point. And really do appreciate you guys watching. Everybody take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.